Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a haul slash first impressions video. So this website Pick6 Deals reached out to me because they stumbled upon my channel and they asked me if I would like to purchase some products off of their website for free. Like they would give me like a store credit and then review them and show you guys. And I was obviously, you know, like I'm going to be super honest. That's just how I am. And then I also kind of asked more about their website and how it works. So this website, pick6deals.com, it will be linked down below, is a website where if you buy 6 products from the same like price category, then you get the 6th one free. So let's say you buy like 6 $6 items, you only pay $30 instead of paying $36. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm always into really affordable makeup. The one thing that I don't like about it is the fact that you do have to buy 6 things from the same price category instead of, buying like 3 things that are $1, 3 things that are $4, and then getting one free. So that's kind of a bummer that you have to buy like from the same price category. But there are some categories that I personally did buy from that I got something free because I liked enough products in there. And that was like the $4 category. So they do have pretty much like really affordable products. They have NYX, LA Girl, City Color. They have this brand that I never tried before. It's called Absolute New York. I got some velvet lippies from them. So just really affordable makeup. And like I said, I did buy a lot of like the $4 items, so I ended up getting a $4 thing free. And that I think is something like you just have to look at for yourself. If you are really gonna like a lot of stuff from one category, then it'll definitely be worth it. But if you're gonna buy like one $1 thing, one $2 thing, one $6 thing, one $11 thing, it probably won't be the best option for you. Still really great prices and really great products. So I don't know, just check out the website for yourself. I had a ton of fun and I thank them so much for giving me a store credit and letting me shop for free. That just was like so amazing to me because us makeup junkies love makeup, especially when it's free. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got, and then I'm going to try these products on and check in with you guys throughout the day and let you know how they're wearing. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I got is the LA Girl Pro BB Cream, and I will list all the prices down below for you guys. And I've heard a lot about this. I heard Tati from Glam Life Guru, she like raves about this, and so I really wanted to try that. And then I got a lot of the LA Girl velvet like sticks. I got the 2 highlight sticks. I got the shades, let's see, Cashmere and Luminous. And then I got a blush stick in the shade Pom Pom. And then I got a contour stick in the shade Suede. And honestly, I did purchase a lot of LA Girl stuff just because I've never been able to find LA Girl in any stores around me. And it was really funny because I was actually on Amazon like a day or 2 before this website reached out to me looking at LA Girl stuff to buy. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just wait, like, I don't know. And then this website reached out to me and they had LA Girl, so I got a bunch of it for free. So I was super thankful. But going back to actually what I got, I did get the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now I've had the orange one of these, and it was a little too orange to like correct the dark circles for me. It was just a little too dark. And I did get that one off Amazon, but I got a skin tone one just to highlight, and this is the shade Porcelain. And then I got a couple of their flat velvet lipsticks. They're just their matte lipsticks, and I got the shade Lovestory and what are you? Maniac. So these are the 2 matte lipsticks I got. And then I did get one of their matte pigment glosses. This thing is huge. Like, it looks tiny, and then I got it in the mail and I was like, geez, that is a big old tube. And this is the shade Timeless. And then I got 2 of these Absolute New York velvet lippies, and these are the buttery matte lip creams, and I got the shade Razzle and Mull over it. So super pumped about these. I've seen a little bit of these on YouTube, not too much though. And then I did get one City Color thing, even though I could buy City Color, you know, at Five Below or on their website, I just saw these and I was like, ooh, I'll just get this, put this in my cart since it'll be free. And this is the B Matte Bronzer in the shade Caramel Drizzle. So that is what I got from the website. And now I'm just going to put some of these things on and let you guys know how they're wearing. So the first thing is this LA Girl Pro BB Cream. I'm going to put this on my face. Like, I remember Tati from Glam Life Guru, she said how like great coverage this has. And I did buy this shade Light. Seems to be a pretty good match. But I mean, the coverage isn't like amazing. I'm a very like full coverage person though, but I don't know. Okay, so the BB cream is on. It definitely built really nicely. Like, you can add some layers to it, which I like. And I do think it's nice. I think it's nice for every day, so I don't have to put a heavy duty foundation on my face every single day. Now I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I might need to use a little bit of some peachy corrector after this, but I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to blend that out with a brush. Okay, so that definitely brightened everything up. I still might go in with a little bit more peachy corrector in a little bit, but first let's contour. So I'm going to take the contour stick from LA Girl in the shade Suede. Just going to do a little bit, not too much. It's very warm, so I don't want to like go overboard with it. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. small stipple brush just to blend that out. They blend really nicely. Wow, that was really easy to blend. That was super easy to blend. Really like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the blush stick in the shade Pom Pom, and I'm just going to dot it a little. I don't want to go like too crazy. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. stipple brush and just run that over. Again, these blend so easily. And they feel really nice. They don't feel like super greasy or anything. And these I think were only like $4, so that's awesome. Okay, it's a little much, but I'm sure it'll like fade a little bit once I add powder products. And then I'm going to take the highlight stick, and I'm going to take the one in Luminous. So the one in Cashmere is a little bit more matte. As you guys can see, it's not super like shimmery, and Luminous isn't like really shimmery either. It just has a little bit more shine. That one is Luminous, and then that one's Cashmere. So you can see Luminous has a little bit more luminosity to it. So I'm just going to take this right on top of the cheekbones, and I'm just going to like tap this in with my fingers. Actually, I'm into it. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the B Matte Bronzer and just kind of set the cream bronzer with this. I don't think this is like too, yeah, this is like really light, so I don't know if it's even like too light for my skin. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so now I'm going to go finish up my eyes, just because I don't have any eye products to show you guys, and then I will come back to do my lips. Okay, so I'm back with my eye makeup done. I just did a really simple eye because the lip colors that I bought are pretty bold, so I wanted to just do a simple eye look. I think I'm going to try the Matte Pigment Gloss in Timeless. I think that would be really pretty. Okay, so it's very thin, which I like, but I'm afraid if you would get a darker color, it would be a little streaky. This one isn't too bad, so we shall see how it like reapplies and stuff throughout the day. All I did was set my face with a little bit of powder in the T-zone, and then I did set the under eye concealer. Although I will say, I went from my beauty room to my bedroom, and you know, the concealer had been sitting there for a while, and it really didn't crease very much at all. So I really liked that. And the BB cream is nice. I did like it a lot better in like natural lighting and kind of once it's set in. The highlight sticks, in love with. They are so good. So that is it so far. I will see you guys in a little bit when I check in and let you guys know how all this stuff is wearing. Hey guys, so it is check-in number 1. It is now 11:45 and I put this makeup on at about 8 a.m. So far the BB cream has okay coverage. It's not like super full coverage, and I am getting a little bit shiny just right here and kind of like around the nose and stuff, and it's only been almost 4 hours. And then this lip product, so this is the matte lip like gloss from LA Girl in the shade Timeless. Do you see my lips right now? They like are slowly peeling apart. Now I like a liquid lipstick that has a little bit of give to it, but this is like so sticky. I just can't, and it's very blotchy. Like I went to church and I was sitting with my sister and I was like, what do you think of this lip? Like, does it look a little streaky? And she was like, well, it just looks more pigmented in like some places than in others, and it just doesn't look like even. So I'm not a huge fan of this, and I don't like the way it feels at all, so I'm actually going to take it off and I'm going to try another lip product that I bought. So I think I'm going to try one of these Absolute Velvet Lippies, and I'm going to use the shade Razzle. Again, this is more of like a red toned berry shade. These smell very similar to like the NYX matte lip creams. I feel like that kind of like sweet vanilla scent. So I really like this one. This one already feels way softer, way better, and it was I think the same price as the LA Girl one. So I am gonna wear this for a little bit and let you guys know how it's wearing throughout the day. I am just gonna actually throw on a little Stay Matte powder really quick, just so I can get some shine away. This is the natural shade of the Rimmel Stay Matte, by the way. Alright, that's a little better. Okay. Alright you guys, so that is it for this check-in, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, check-in number 2. It is now 3:45, so I last checked in at 11:45, so it's been a couple hours, and I kind of feel like a grease ball. I am really shiny. The BB cream is definitely not keeping me matte, which I guess I can't really expect it. Now the last check-in I did put on the Absolute Velvet Lippie in Razzle, and it was way more comfortable than the LA Girl one, like way more comfortable. And I've eaten and stuff like that, so it has worn off a little bit, which, you know, as to be expected. It just felt like on the lips, it just felt like lips. You know what I mean? Like it didn't dry them out anymore, but it also didn't really give them any moisture. It just kind of felt like normal. And so I would rather have that than something that makes my lips even more drying, and it wasn't sticky at all. It was really nice. So I definitely really love these. They had a bunch of different colors. I got the other shade in Mull It Over. Let me show you guys a swatch of that one. This one is just a little bit more of like a brighter neutral pink. And then, like I said, I'm wearing Razzle right now. And they had a bunch of shades. They had like blues, they had greens, they had different purples and stuff. So I think if you want some like fun colors, definitely grab some of these. I would honestly grab more of these and maybe even grab like 6 of them and then get the 6th one free from that website. So I am actually going to remove this though, and I'm going to try one of the LA Girl just matte lipsticks. So let me see. I still am loving the highlight though. That's really pretty. And the bronzer has stayed on really well. The blush, I mean, it's still there a little bit, but not really. Okay, let me, first what I'm going to do actually is take some more Stay Matte powder and put this on my face. I don't know why, like, I think if you have more dry skin, this BB cream might be better for you, but I am just oily, and, you know, I'm not a person that, like, loves my oil. Like, I like to be pretty matte. I have sunglass marks, too, which I'm not a huge fan of, but, I mean, but I do like the finish of this BB cream, and you know what? I do think it might be nice more as, like, an everyday thing than always wearing, like, a heavy-duty foundation. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I set it more like with, maybe if I like bake or something with it, it might be better. I don't know. Okay, so I am going to swatch both of these matte lipsticks. This is the shade Lovestory, And this is like a super purpley pink, and it's very bright. And then this one is Maniac. And this one is more of like a darker pink a little bit, right there. I think I'm gonna put on Maniac actually. Okay, so these are pretty creamy actually. They're not as like drying as the Wet n Wild ones, so that is a plus for me for sure. I love this color. I think it's so fun for spring and summer. And they definitely feel a little creamy. I'm into this. This is way better than like the liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna wear this for a little bit. I have to go back to church tonight, so I will probably check in with you guys around 9-ish. So in like 4 or 5 hours. And I'll let you know how this stuff is wearing, and I will finish up the video then. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so it is about 9:49 exactly, and I am doing my final check-in. It has been a long day. I put this makeup on around 8 o'clock this morning, and so it's been on for like 13 hours now. The BB cream, I don't know. I liked the coverage. I'm an oily mess, even though I've touched up today. But I am going to try to use a primer or something like that to see how it wears even better. Now, the matte like lip gloss from LA Girl, did not like that whatsoever. But the Velvet Matte Lipstick, I love. Super into this. This is the shade Maniac, and I'm actually going to put some back on because I was eating and stuff like that, so it's a little worn off, but not too bad for like eating and stuff. Now you guys, this is a matte lipstick, but so creamy. Like, oh my gosh. I really want more of these, and that's why I love that like Pick 6 Deals website, is because I want more of these, and so I can just buy like 6 of them and only pay for 5 of them. So, and I'm pretty sure these were in like the $4 thing, so I can really pay 20 bucks for 6 of them, which for matte lipsticks, I'm all about that life. Really, I'm all about that life for anything, let's get real. But these are just such a comfortable matte lipstick. Like, they're matte, they actually come off matte on the lips, but they are so comfortable. So I'm in love with those. I also love the highlighting sticks from LA Girl. So good. This, I'm wearing the one Luminous, and as you can see, I'm still luminous. I mean, not in the center of my face, that's all oil, but that highlight is still looking good. And then this I really liked. The contour and the blush stick I really liked too. These are just so nice. They blend so well. They feel very lightweight. Definitely love these. The LA Girl Pro Conceal, now I did try this before in the orange shade, but I like this. I think it highlighted the face really nicely. It blends like a dream. This is just a really great concealer, and it's super affordable. Let me see here. The Absolute Velvet Lippies, absolutely love these. But no, for real, I really like these. I think they're awesome. They feel very soft on the lips. They're a little drying, but not even drying. They just don't really moisturize the lips, I should say. Like, when you put them on, you just feel like your lips don't have anything on them. So they don't over dry the lips, but they definitely don't like moisturize them. And if these are in the same category as this, I might get a few of each, you know, because I can get one free. So the City Color Be Matte Bronzer I think is really pretty. I'm actually surprised at how light this is. I think if you are super fair, this will be like a really great shade for you because of how light it is. It works for me for sure, but I think if I get a little tan in the summer, this might not work, but this is going to be a great winter bronzer. And then lastly, the BB cream. Like I said, I might try it with a primer and see if that helps a little bit, or maybe I'll try to like bake the center of my face, and that's like when you let translucent powder really like sit on your face for a while. So I might try that with this to see if it helps the staying power. If you use this and you do have oily skin and you found a way that like it works beautifully for you, definitely let me know in the comments below so I know like some little tips and tricks. But that is it. That's all I got from this website. You guys, this video is not sponsored or anything. They just really reached out to me and said, you know, like, if we give you store credit, will you shop on our website and do a video? Which I would do a video anyway because I love to show you guys what I buy and like hauls and things like that. Like, and I love cheap makeup. That's like really what my channel is like all about. So I was super thankful that they did that, and I did find some things. I was so excited I got to try some LA Girl stuff. So like I said, the link for the website will be down below, and if you buy 6 things from the same category, like the same pricing category, they have like colors identified with them, which is a little confusing to me. That part I don't really understand. When you do add those items to your cart, it keeps track for you, so you don't have to think like, oh, how many did I already put in my cart? Because you'll see how many from the same pricing category. So that's super helpful. Definitely just play around with the website. It really becomes easy once you kind of just use the website. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.